Imagine you're a gardener, standing in a vast, living field, where every seed you plant, every thought, every intention, shapes the world around you. The trees, the paths, the skies, they bloom from your focus, your heart. Yet, the world hands you its own seeds, stories, fears, limits, hoping you'll sow them instead. What if you are the creator of your reality, not a visitor to someone else's garden? This is a journey to discover that power, woven through the story of one man's awakening and a guide to tending your own world. If you're here, you're ready to plant your truth and grow a reality that reflects your deepest light. Elias lived in a small town, his days a predictable cycle, work at a hardware store, evenings scrolling feeds, nights dreaming of something more. The world felt heavy, like a garden overgrown with weeds. One day, clearing out an old shed, he found a dusty journal, its pages filled with sketches of ancient ruins, pyramids, temples, labeled with a single phrase, "You planted this." The words struck him, absurd yet haunting. How could he, a man who'd never left his town, have planted anything so grand? That night, Elias dreamed of standing before a massive stone, impossibly smooth, as if carved by light. A voice whispered, "You grew this world." He woke, heart racing, the journal's words echoing. Why did his life feel like someone else's garden? Why did the past, history, memories, seem like a story he was told, not lived? Elias's story is ours. We walk through a world of ancient stones and modern screens, believing it's fixed, eternal. But what if it's your garden, blooming from your consciousness? This world is like a garden you didn't know you planted. Society's seeds, history, norms, shape its growth, but your awareness uproots them, revealing your soil. Awakening means tending your garden, growing a reality that shines with your truth. To expand, notice your garden. Today, pause in a routine moment, driving, eating. Journal if it feels like your world or someone else's. This awareness clears your soil, letting you grow from your truth. Elias began questioning the world's solidity. He'd learned of pyramids, stones too heavy for human hands, carved with precision no ancient tool could match. He read of temples with walls etched like laser art, thousands of years before electricity. Society said, "This is history, built before you." But the journal's words nagged, "You planted this." Science hints at why. Your brain doesn't show reality, it weaves it, blending senses and beliefs into a story. The past isn't a fact, it's a seed, sown to make you believe the garden was always here. Society thrives on this illusion, feeding you tales of wars, heroes, borders, to keep you in its plot. You see a news headline and feel fear. You recall a childhood moment, but it shifts each time you think of it. These aren't truths, they're seeds, growing a reality you didn't choose. Elias felt this, noticing how his town's rhythm, clocks, routines, felt scripted, like a garden planned by someone else. This illusion is like a vine overtaking your garden. Society's stories, past, rules, choke your truth, but your awareness prunes them, freeing your soil. Awakening means clearing these vines, growing a reality that resonates with your light. To delve deeper, spot an illusion. Notice a belief today, about history, your role. Journal if it feels true or planted. This pruning clears your garden, letting you grow from your truth. One evening, Elias sat by a lake, watching ripples spread from a tossed stone. For a moment, he felt alive, not thinking, just being. The water, the stars, his breath, they pulsed as one, as if he'd grown them himself. This was creation, not observation. Unlike the dull hum of his daily grind, this moment vibrated with truth, a sign he was tending his own garden. Your reality blooms from your focus. When you dwell on fear, your world grows thorns, conflicts, lack. When you focus on presence, it blossoms, opportunities, joy. Society pushes you to plant its seeds, stress, comparison, but you can choose your own, growing a reality that feels alive. Elias began seeking this pulse, noticing moments of aliveness, a breeze, a stranger's smile. These were his seeds, not society's. This pulse is like a heartbeat in your garden. Society's noise, fear, rush, mutes it, but your presence amplifies it, growing your truth. Awakening means feeling this heartbeat, creating a reality that shines with your essence. To expand, seek your pulse. Recall a moment you felt alive, a sound, a sight. Journal how it felt in your body, vibrant, whole. This heartbeat grows your garden, letting you create from your light. Elias started noticing cracks. At work, a customer's words mirrored a thought he'd had, sparking déjà vu. On a walk, the town's rhythm, cars, voices, felt too perfect, like a staged scene. These were cracks in the garden's design, moments where the illusion wavered, hinting at his role as its gardener. Science suggests your mind creates reality in real time, rendering only what you notice. The past, the world, it blooms when you look, fading when you don't. Society dismisses these cracks as imagination, urging you to stay in its garden. But Elias saw them as signs, invitations to question the design. You, too, may notice cracks, a coincidence too sharp, a memory that shifts. These are your cues to pause, to plant your own seeds, growing a reality that's yours. These cracks are like roots breaking stone. Society's design, routines, stories, hides them, but your awareness reveals them, freeing your soil. Awakening means noticing these roots, growing a reality that resonates with your truth. To delve deeper, spot a crack. Today, notice an odd moment, a coincidence, a strange memory. Journal what it stirred in you. These roots break your stone, letting you grow from your light. Why is your reality hard to shape? Your mind clings to society's seeds, stories of who you are, what's possible. Elias stayed in his job because it was familiar, safe. Science calls this cognitive inertia. Your brain prefers known patterns, even if they stifle growth. Society sows these seeds, memories, roles, that keep you in its garden. You believe in a past you can't touch, a history you didn't see, because it's what you were given. Breaking free means questioning, is this my seed, or theirs? Elias paused, noticing habits, working late, scrolling, that weren't his. By choosing new seeds, rest, curiosity, he grew a lighter reality. This shift is hard, it uproots old identities. But it's where your power lies, planting a garden that reflects your essence. This weight is like heavy soil. Society's stories, past, limits, compacted, but your awareness loosens it, freeing your roots. Awakening means tilling this soil, growing a reality that shines with your truth. To expand, question a story. Notice a belief about your past, your role. Journal why it feels safe and what lies beyond it. This tilling frees your garden, letting you grow from your truth. Elias found his power in presence, moments of pure awareness where he wasn't planning, just being. Under a tree, he felt its shade, heard its leaves, and knew he was its gardener. This wasn't society's noisy garden, work, screens, it was his, alive with truth. Society fills your days with weeds, distractions, fears, because presence reveals your power to plant your own seeds. In presence, You're not a worker or a role, you're a creator, growing reality from your essence. Elias practiced this, pausing to feel his breath, the earth. Each moment of presence planted a brighter seed, crafting a reality that felt alive. This presence is like sunlight in your garden. Society's weeds, chatter, rush, block it, but your awareness lets it shine, nurturing your truth. Awakening means basking in this light, growing a reality that resonates with your essence. To expand, find presence. Spend a moment today in stillness, no phone, no thoughts. Journal what you feel, calm, alive. This sunlight grows your garden, letting you create from your light. Creating your reality means taking responsibility. Elias realized he couldn't blame his town, his past, his seeds shaped his world. Society encourages blame, offering distractions, news, drama, to avoid this truth. But as the gardener, you're the source, planting every seed with your focus, your presence. This responsibility is freeing. You're not a victim, you're empowered to grow what resonates. Elias stopped reacting to criticism, choosing presence instead. His reality shifted, friendships deepened, paths opened, not because the world changed, but because he planted from truth. This responsibility is like holding a seed. Society's distractions, blame, noise, try to snatch it, but your awareness plants it, growing your design. Awakening means sowing this seed, creating a reality that glows with your truth. To expand, embrace responsibility. Notice a moment you blamed someone, job, family. Journal how it feels to own your role instead. This seed grows your garden, letting you create from your light. Consider Maya, trapped in a scripted life, work, stress, repeat. She noticed cracks, moments that felt staged, and paused to seek presence. In quiet, she planted seeds of joy, not duty. Her reality bloomed, new passions emerged, not because luck arrived, but because she grew consciously, creating a garden of purpose. Or take Leo, who blamed others for his struggles. He embraced presence, feeling the truth in stillness. His world softened, connections grew, not because others shifted, but because he planted from light, crafting a garden of harmony. These stories mirror your potential. They're not about perfection, but about planting from truth. Society may call you impractical, but your garden proves your power. To expand, seek planted stories. Notice someone living in truth, free of the script. Their light mirrors yours, showing you can grow a reality that shines with your essence. Each morning is your chance to tend your garden. Society wants you distracted, scrolling, rushing, but you can choose presence. Take 5 minutes to sit quietly, breathe, affirm, I grow my truth today. Feel your presence, your heart, the air. Visualize a day of clarity, aliveness. This ritual doesn't erase weeds, it plants your seeds, ensuring your reality reflects your light. This ritual is your power. It's not about escaping life, it's about anchoring in your essence, growing a day that's yours. Society's noise fades when you begin with intention, crafting a reality that shines. This ritual is like watering your garden at dawn. Society's chaos, haste, screens, dries the soil, but your presence nourishes it, growing your design. Each morning, you water your garden, creating a reality that glows with your truth. To expand, try a morning ritual. Affirm, I create my truth today. Feel your presence, breath, stillness, journal its impact. This water grows your garden, letting you create from your essence. Elias's journey unfolded. He left his job, not rashly, but because it didn't resonate. He spent mornings in presence, evenings pursuing passions, writing, hiking, that felt alive. His garden bloomed, new friends appeared, drawn to his light, opportunities grew, not by chance, but because he planted from truth. He didn't argue or preach, he lived his reality, inspiring others to tend their own gardens. Elias's story is yours. You're not bound by society's weeds, jobs, fears, pasts. You're a gardener, growing reality with every moment of presence. Stop reacting, start planting. Stop waiting, start being. You're here to create a garden that's vibrant and true, seed by seed. Every choice to feel your light is a root, building a reality that reflects your essence. Thank you for being here, for awakening, for choosing to grow. You're not just watching, you're part of a wave, a community of gardeners crafting their realities. Your presence, your choices, inspire others. Keep shining, keep planting, keep being true.